wow, this is what a reunion should be. This is what a reunion should look like. Like it should be aimed at unity, reconciliation, moving on. Yeah, I am going to give it to the Shiamosha housemates. I'm going to give it to you guys. Pa 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 pa. Well, they were all dressed, so cutely dressed. And I love the fact that each and every of them didn't go through the corners. They came like they were so real. There is no fakeness. Everybody's just talking, spilling. Lera Tomodi said. Sammy B. Now, in this first episode, I'm going to be telling you guys about Liema, McJunior, and Jareed. This is what I'm going. In fact, guys, expect more updates from me because anyone I will just be bringing it. The young papi situation. Fans. No, 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 no. You guys will be on the tea or bantering. You don't know that behind the scenes, you guys don't even know what is going on. Please give me a massive thumbs up. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You just be on the T or be on social media. You are defending. You unfollow that. You unfollow. Why low key? The people you think they unfollow that are low key talking to each other. Who knows? Maybe Ashley and Sweet Glue are even talking to each other. And you guys are here feeling like, okay, guys. Now let's talk about Liema and McJunior. Aside the fact that they were all looking so fly, looking so fine, and I would have preferred that the person who, like their host, would have been the one to interview them. But you guys know it's Smash Africa, so it wasn't Lawrence. But then Smash Africa is still familiar with whatever that happened in their season. And do you guys know that for over like 2 years now, these people are still able to talk about some things, be who they are. Honestly, I really enjoyed the ones I was able to watch. Now let's come to McJunior and Liema. We all know that in the house, McJunior and Lema were friends, we are cool, and even when Lema bowed out of the game with the sum of 250k runs, right? She was 100% rooting for McJunior, which actually affected her relationship with Sinaye. Yes, it really greatly affected her relationship with Sinaye because she was rooting for McJunior to win. If you guys remember, the margin between McJunior and Makeke was just very little thing, was just a slim thing. I think it was not even up to, it was a 0.0 something percentage. Okay. So I think Liema did a lot. Now, McJunior has said he apologized to Liema. And Smash was like words. Though before McJunior could answer, Liema said though herself and McJunior tried having a relationship outside of the house. I'm like, yeah, there are so many things that really went on or went down that we did not know about because there was never any day it came on the social space. Apart from one time they said McJunior was with Liema, or I think there was a time Shippers tried doing something and I think it didn't work or something on McJunior. I can't remember, but I remember that he had something whether with Fahima, they were close, but we all knew that McJunior had a girlfriend, this Caesar or what, he had a girlfriend and we all know that, oh, he moved to the girlfriend. So I never knew that anything, but I remember that something like that came up at some point and we were saying that okay, she's no longer, because we know everything that happened before she left the house, even when Jared got evicted, that she and Jared were not in a good terms, right, because of the whole LC and Impumi thing. So we all expected that, okay, of course, we know that you helped McJunior secure his win and all. Maybe something is going to happen. Actually, something. They really did try working out something outside, but it did not work out, according to Liema. Yes, guys, according to Liema, they did try, going on whatever, try working out a relationship which did not work. But McJunior said he felt he didn't really respect Liema enough. Like he felt he didn't really accord her that respect, probably in some things he did or in the way he talked, which he apologized. And Liema accepted the apology and they had moved on. Guys, I'm like, yo, seriously. Seriously. So these guys even tried dating outside the house. Wow, wow, wow. Really? Hey. Anyway, I'm like happy, but you could see that my junior is still defending Liema because when the whole Bravo B issue came up, Bravo B and Makeke had apologized publicly. Lerato was the one that called Liema out. That Liema was saying some things that imagine the kids that are watching because Liema said she felt guilty that he was disqualified because of her. Of course, anybody can feel guilty because if some person is qualified because of you, even if they are the ones that are wrong, okay, even if they are the ones that have offended you guys, you as a person, the one that was offended, you would feel a kind of like guilty. Oh, is it because of this thing that happened? Because I am the person in the picture. That was why this person got it. That you are human, you will feel it. In fact, Papa Ghost interjected and said he also felt a certain type of way when Yolanda was evicted. You could see because Lerato Modise was trying to, I don't know if she's protecting. You guys know Lerato Modise, Makeke and Bravo B. I think they're from the same place or something. They were kind of like cool at the house. So she was asking Liema that why did Liema, are you trying to encourage the young girls, making them feel guilty when such things happen? Liema said no, not because she's trying to encourage young girls that when these things happen, because they are going through a lot in Saudi, JBV, and all and all and all. Okay, so are you trying to make these young girls to feel guilty when maybe somebody is apprehended or somebody is being because of them? Emma said no, but as an individual, she just felt like, oh, it was actually because of me that he was disqualified. It's not like I'm trying to justify his actions. I'm like, these housemates, well, they have grown so much. I think Lema has grown a little way matured. But I think she still likes Jareed, the way she was defending Jareed. I'm like, yo. So when that conversation was ongoing, I think McJunior also tried to defend her. Like, yeah, there is nothing wrong in you trying to like taking accountability for someone's disqualification. Like, oh, is not like it's all my fault. It was because of me. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Okay, so in that moment, I'm like, oh, McJunior is still protecting his little friend. Will I call it a little friend or is still protecting Liema? This is what true friendship stands for. And I love the dynamics between McJunior and Liema. Like, if a relationship doesn't work out, doesn't mean that you guys are gonna be enemies. Doesn't mean that you guys are gonna be like when you see the other person be like, oh, I've said no. Like I tell people, you move on from things. There are relationships that are meant to last, while there are some that are not meant to last. Some are meant to move to the next stage, while some are not even meant to go anywhere. So if it doesn't, I just love that. Guys, honestly, I'm just very happy. I love what I'm seeing, and I love that the friendship is still there. Well, people are still hoping for a ship, but fans, you guys, and gullibility, any little thing, any little conversation between these two people, you guys will start gushing. Well, I don't think anything like that is gonna happen. Well, I do not know. It might or it might not. Now that Liema has said she is no longer in a relationship with Jared. Now let's come to that, guys. At some point we started seeing Lema and Jared. They went out. I think it was a picnic or something. Even when she came to perform at the was it Bbmzansi season 5 opening. I think some people spotted Jared in the crowd. They were seen together one time. People even started saying that they are engaged and all. Because I remember when Lema posted something and the young man who was her friend, I don't know if he's her friend or her manager. I don't know the guy that if you guys can one slim guy like that. So people started talking about his that the guy was crashing out, he's feeling bad and all. Some shippers were happy. Oh, Lema and Jared are back for the good because we saw Jared. He was actually not like he was doing so well, but at least he was still being focused on whatever, taking gigs coming on his way, influencing, modeling and all of those stuff that were coming his way, like as we are seeing on the social space. Okay, so but tonight, guys, I heard that the relationship did not work out. In fact, McJunior was so interested that he really wanted to know exactly what happened, what Liema did to Jerry that made the relationship didn't really stand. But then I think they got back together. Liema kind of like forgave him. They got back together, became a thing again. But according to Liema, Jared is not there, so we are not going. We didn't get to hear his own side of the story. Elsie is not there, and Pumi is not there. right? Because we all know what the whole triangle, quadrilateral is not a triangle anymore, it's a square because there were four people. You guys understand, right? Now, they were not there to defend themselves, but coming to the whole Liema and Jareed relationship, which kind of like blossomed outside the house. Liema said Jareed wanted to take the thing to the next stage, but she did not see any future there. So that was how she ended the relationship. I'm like, really? Mm? Really, guys? Oh my goodness. Are you guys for real? Are you guys for real? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anyway, but I think Liema is still kind of like trying to defend Jared. Is when you naturally like someone, when you genuinely just like Z and Young Papi. I was just guys, I want to talk about these people in a separate video because I want you see fans there. I said this reunion, I'm going to shade fans because fans are doing a lot. You guys think you even know your faves more than your faves themselves. You don't from what Z said, Z and Young Papi, you guys don't know your fans. And a lot of Z fans, in fact, I don't want to talk about Z here. So that was the case. I think the young man wanted to take it to the next level, but she was like, slow it down. Take it slowly, take it slowly, take it slowly. So she had to like, of course, you need to be ready mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever, before you can talk about being engaged. You cannot say in the heat of the moment, heat of the passion, you want to take something to the next level. And but then McJunior was so interested. What really happened? What did you do to this young man? And what did the young man do to you? Yeah, but I know that had it been Jared was still or came around for the reunion, I know they would have still, patched it up, we'll get to hear from both sides and know exactly. But one thing I really come to understand is that most of them were really they really wanted to make peace and not the whole chaos thing. Yeah, some of them realized, oh, I made a mistake, oh, I fumbled, I'm ready to make amends, I'm ready to like you get. So I love that the dynamics is not really to it was Lerato and Sammy B that I didn't really understand the two because honestly I was confused. I'm like, Sammy, where did all of this energy come from? Sammy, you weren't like this in the house. So how come, Sammy really gave it to Lerato Modise? And yeah, Lerato Modise has a very bad mouth. She can, what she did to Papa goes, guys. I don't know. I don't know. In fact, the reunion, I don't know where I'm gonna start from. I don't know where I'm gonna stop. But this first part, I'm talking about Liema, Jareed, and McJunior situation. But now that I think everyone is fine. At least the relationship didn't work out between herself and McJunior, but they are cool. It didn't work out between herself and Jareed, but I guess they are still very cool for her to still be protecting and defending him. They are cool. But for the rest of the housemates, I felt pity for some. Someone like Mitch, it was just like everybody just on Mitch. And Sammy B, Lerato Modise Papa goes, what really happened? I don't know. Chiwenza is still trying to if I let me not just pack everything in one particular video, but guys, I literally enjoyed this reunion. Okay, I really enjoyed it, and they are all looking very beautiful in their attire. You could see that they've really changed, they've really grown physically, wisdom wise, like they really evolved, you could see. And guess what, Fahima says she is married or she's engaged. I don't understand. And she's looking so beautiful, pretty, like a married woman. She says she is engaged or she's married. I'm like, okay, so please, Fahima is not a married woman, you guys should just let her rest a bit. But really, Z and Young Papi really shocks me. If I, guys, oh my God, fans, please let me advise you guys. Do not think you know your faves more than they know themselves. Okay, when you hear that your faves have unfollowed themselves on the social media, like I keep saying, there is no special thing about unfollow. You don't expect me to be following my partner. Will I be checking his posts when I'm busy doing other things? So I don't even see anything like, oh, I'm following you on. Somebody might be following you. But I may never watch your things you're posting. I may never even go to your page. So I don't think it's all about you stop following her. You stop following. People can unfollow each other and they are still talking. They are still doing the WhatsApp chat, video call, FaceTiming. Like guys, fans, Please take it slowly. Take it slowly. And Liema fans, let me know if you guys are proud of your girl. Let me know in the comment section. Are there areas where you think Liema fumbled? Because I don't know. She protecting Jareed again was the only part I felt like, baby girl. Well, to err is human and to forgive divine. All right, share your thoughts in the comment section. I am coming again with more or gist updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's wait for tomorrow. And meanwhile, before I go, I think tonight is just for the Shiamosha. Okay, so since it's a 4 part, Shiamosha today, maybe Shiamosha tomorrow, then we get to see the what are their names? Omolilo. Okay. Oh. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.